You know that Sunday routine? Tesco run, same stuff every week, chuck it in the trolley without thinking? We all do it. It's comfortable, it's familiar, but here's something that's going to ruin your next shop. 5 products you've probably got at home right now are being banned across Europe. Starting 2026, gone. And we're not talking about obscure things nobody buys. We're talking everyday staples. Things you grab without a second thought. European food regulators spent years investigating these. They looked at ingredients, long-term health effects, manufacturing processes. Their conclusion? Not safe enough. Here's the kicker. Tesco knows. They've known for months. Still selling them, still taking your money, still putting them at eye level. So before your next shop, you need to know what they found. Let's get into this right now. I know what you're thinking. Oh great, another fear-mongering video. Look, I get it, but here's the difference. I'm not selling you anything. Here's what I'm asking. If even one of these shocks you, hit that like button. This needs to reach your mom who shops Thursday mornings, your mate who feeds these to his kids. I spent 3 weeks on this, reading EU documents, cross-referencing banned lists, checking Tesco's own pages. What I found made me angry. Not disappointed. Angry. We're exposing this together. Subscribe if you want the Sainsbury's and Asda versions next. Product number 1, Tesco Everyday Value Strawberry Jam. Jam. Innocent little jam your nan has on her shelf. Here's what we think. Strawberries, sugar, maybe pectin. Classic. 85 for a jar. Bargain. But here's what they don't tell you. That jam contains only 35% strawberries. EU's new regulations require minimum 45% fruit for anything labeled jam. Below that, it's fruit spread. Not jam. The rest is glucose fructose syrup, gelling agents E440 and E341, and artificial colorant E129, Allura Red AC. That colorant? Already banned in several European countries for children's products because it's linked to hyperactivity. Starting 2026, it's out completely. You know when kids have jam on toast and they're bouncing off walls by 9 a.m.? You blame sugar. But it's literally synthetic red dye designed to make pale mush look like strawberries. That's not your kid being hyper. That's E129 doing what studies said it would. And Tesco's charging you 85p to color your kid red with glucose syrup pretending to be strawberries. Product number 2, Tesco Chicken Nuggets, 20-pack, the freezer staple. Quick dinner. Kids love them. $2.50 for 20. Here's the thing. Those nuggets are 39% chicken. EU regulations from 2026 require minimum 60% meat content for chicken nuggets. The other 61%? Water, wheat flour, vegetable oils, and mechanically separated chicken, basically ground up cartilage and skin left after they've taken actual chicken. Plus E450 and E451, phosphates that retain water, making it heavier. You think you're getting more chicken. 2024 study in British Journal of Nutrition. High phosphate intake disrupts calcium absorption, especially concerning for kids building bones. You know when you cook these and weird white liquid seeps out? That's not chicken juice. That's injected water held by phosphates, now leaking because heat breaks chemical bonds. That's not overcooking. That's industrial food engineering failing in your oven. You're paying £2.50 for 39% chicken and 61% filler. Product number 3, Tesco Chocolate Flavored Hazelnut Spread, the Nutella alternative. $1.60 versus £3.50. Seems smart, right? It contains 8.5% hazelnuts, real Nutella 13%. EU's new standards? Minimum 12% nuts. It's mostly palm oil, sugar, and fat-reduced cocoa powder. The chocolate flavor? Vanillin, synthetic vanilla, and flavoring compounds. Not chocolate. Chocolate flavor. But here's what got me. E476 polyglycerol polyricinolate, an emulsifier replacing cocoa butter, making it cheaper. Studies show it may affect liver enzymes with regular consumption. Your kid spreads this on toast every morning. Daily exposure to synthetic emulsifiers replacing real ingredients with cheap alternatives. Morning sluggishness? That 10 a.m. crash? Maybe it's not kids being kids. Maybe it's starting the day with palm oil and chemicals instead of food. Product number 4, Tesco Sausage Rolls, 12-pack. Party food, lunchbox staple, hangover cure, £2 for 12. Those rolls are 28% pork. EU requires 42% minimum for sausage products. Below that, meat product. The filling is rusk, water, pork fat, and E621, MSG. Not banned, but products for children in EU can't use it from 2026. Tesco sells these in kids' multipacks, plus E223, sodium metabisulfite, causes reactions in people with asthma. No UK warning required yet. EU, mandatory warnings from 2026. You know that weird thirst after eating these? That intense need for water? That's MSG and sodium metabisulfite. Your body's trying to flush them out. That's not thirst. That's your body recognizing something it needs to remove. Tesco made £2.8 billion profit last year. They can afford 42% pork. They're choosing not to. Product number 5, Tesco Instant Hot Chocolate Winter Comfort in a Mug. £2 for 400 grams. Easy. Nostalgic. It's 23% cocoa. EU standards, minimum 32% for hot chocolate. Below that, it's chocolate-flavored drink. Mostly sugar, vegetable fat, and E471, mono and diglycerides of fatty acids. Emulsifier derived from animal or plant fats, often unclear which. EU requires clear labeling from 2026, plus hydrogenated vegetable oil, trans fats. EU is banning trans fats in all food by 2026. All of them. Science is settled. They increase cardiovascular disease risk. You make this for kids after school on cold days. Trans fats in a mug with a marshmallow, that coating it leaves, that waxy feeling, that's hydrogenated oil. That's your body going, what is this? Tesco puts it in family essentials. I know, this is a lot. Maybe you're looking at your cupboard thinking everything's contaminated. But listen, you're not powerless here. There's actually a simple way to fix this. Better alternatives exist. They cost a bit more, pence, but your family's health is worth pence. Real jam, Tiptree or Bon Maman. 50 to 70% fruit. £2.50. Tastes like actual strawberries, not red sugar syrup. I switched 6 months ago. My daughter notices the difference. Actual chicken nuggets. Iceland's 100% chicken breast nuggets, £3 for 20. Or make your own chicken breast, breadcrumbs, egg. 15 minutes. Freezes beautifully. No white liquid leakage. Real hazelnut spread, Meridian or Whole Earth. 20% plus hazelnuts. £3 lasts the same time, no liver-disrupting emulsifiers. Thicker texture, richer taste. Proper sausage rolls. Greg's has 60% pork, £1 each. Or your local butcher. Or make them. Sausage meat, puff pastry. Freeze a batch on Sunday. Actual hot chocolate. Green and Black's cocoa powder, £3.50. Mix with milk, add sugar if you want. Real cocoa, real comfort, zero trans fats. Takes the same 90 seconds. Your shopping defense system. First, pick up the product. Second, find ingredients, not the marketing front. Third, look for percentages. Hiding the main ingredient percentage? That's your answer. Fourth, count E-numbers. More than 3? Suspicious. Fifth, check for flavored versus real. Chocolate flavored means not chocolate. Sixth, compare price to similar products. Way cheaper? Ask why. Seventh, when confused, photograph the label. Google E-numbers later. Simple rule. If your grandmother wouldn't recognize it as food, neither should you. She grew up with real jam, real chicken, real chocolate. Trust that instinct. Right, confession time. How many of these 5 are in your house right now? All 5? 3? Be honest in comments, because I guarantee you're not alone. I had 4 last month. And here's what I really want to know. Which one made you most angry? The kids' products with MSG, trans fats and hot chocolate? The fake chicken? Tell me which betrayal hit hardest. But most importantly, send this to someone who shops at Tesco. Your mum, your sister, your mate surviving on nuggets and sausage rolls. They need to see this. They'll thank you later, even if they're annoyed first. Hit the subscribe button for more to come. Britain Uncovered is here for you.